G'day guys, Steve Morgan for Fishing Monthly Magazine's down here on a beautiful day at Raby Bay with Garry Fitzgerald. And Garry, you're with CJ Boats and it's a great day to debut a new CJ hull. Tell us all about it.
Well, this is the new 488 Avenger Sports. We've had this range for a little while, the Avenger Sports, built based on our Adrenaline hull. But the trend has been going, towards a little bit bigger boats. So we've added a new one to the range. We've stretched it from the 468 into a new 488. Getting up towards that 5 metre mark, and we're pretty excited about this one. That's really going to fill a niche in our market, and kind of be able to cater to that growing market and that from the dealers and the general public as well.
Yeah, look, it's a ridiculously beamy boat. This will show you some cutaways of how beamy it is. What's the beam on it?
2.3 wide.
Yep.
So and about 1.2 depth inside. So big volume up the front. When you jump in, have a bit of a look, and particularly out on the water, you'll feel it. With that beam though, we've been able to, and that extra length, we've been able to actually go to a quite sharp entry, which is makes for a much softer ride. And based on our Adrenaline hull, we've got that reverse chine technology, so we're kind of getting that, the benefits of both worlds.
Yeah, look, it's a very it's got big capacity, this boat. If you want to fill it full of your camping gear, you can do that. If you want a crab, you could probably fit about 100 crab pots in this thing. But the thing is, it runs with pretty low horsepower. Tell us about it's a 70 horsepower Suzuki on the back. Why is it such a good match?
Well, these are rated to 90 horsepower, but it really doesn't need it. We got this 70 Suzuki here. It leaps out of the hull straight away, probably to do with our Adrenaline hull. Fast hull shot. It'll stay on the plane quite at a low speed. Corners absolutely brilliantly, and great stability at rest. So while it'll handle a 90, a 70 is absolutely perfect. And on some trials already, we've had 4 big blokes in, still leaps up, and still we're pulling 60k an hour, and it's performing really, really well. And stacks of room inside. For a couple of guys, even if you want to go out and chuck the pick overnight, plenty of room to lay the swags out inside the deck, or load it up with all the gear you want.
Now I notice a lot of these guys and a lot of you people watching this video would probably use a boat like this for, say, an extended weekend trip. Now this boat has got the fuel capacity and the range to cater for that, hasn't it?
Yeah. So 90 litre underfloor tank. With the low fuel consumption of the 70 Suzuki, going to get 250 k's out of a tank. I mean, how far do you need to go? I mean,
that's right. The weather's usually not good enough to go that far. I noticed this is on a single axle trailer, so you don't need a Land Cruiser to tow it, do you? No,
you don't. It's a brake trailer, but single axle, and actually that's on the new. It's a new Gal C-section trailer, which is great. Stronger than alloy, and that C-section, it's great for you're not going to get the sand and the salt stuck inside. You can see everything. It's a really good concept.
Now I know everyone. The first thing they want to know when they see a great boat like this is what sort of prices are going to cost me to get on the water. What do packages start from this?
Starting from around 28, 29 mark, depending on what brand donk you want. If you add all the, a few of the bits and bobs, some of the electronics, and a wrap like this one's got, you'd be in the low 30s, somewhere around there.
Yeah, well, I've had enough talking about this, CJ. It's time we got this little baby on the water and see just how it performs out there in real life. So what a wonderful day on Moreton Bay. It's not often you get these glass outs. Well, I suppose in May you do get these glass outs, and it's not, although it's not a great day for testing the rough water performance of this boat, it's got a great idea on actually how economical, how stable, and what good value for money this Jay Avenger is. Driving across from Cleveland across to Peel Island here, we were achieving up to 4 kilometres per litre of fuel, and that's at current fuel prices about 30 cents a kilometre is ridiculous economy. And couple that with the high 20s to low 30s purchase price of this boat, you've got yourself a very cheap boat to purchase and to run. It wasn't a speed demon. It probably could do with 1 inch less of prop. This has got a 17-inch prop on it. Probably could do with a 16 or 15. At 5,500 RPM, this thing pulled 58 kilometres an hour, and that fuel economy dropped to only 2.4 kilometres per litre of fuel. Still pretty good economy, but compared to what this thing can do with that 70 horsepower Suzuki, it dropped a fair bit. Very pleased with the workmanship and the quality of this boat. CJ runs a great operation up in Bundaberg. They take pride in the fact that they develop their tradesmen from apprentices right through their system. And the other thing about CJ boats is, although they're a big company and can be trusted, they're not so big that they won't customise for you. So for me, this great beamy boat is a great blank canvas to work from. If you want special things put in, if you want it to be built up with a centre console configuration, if you want something that suits your sort of fishing or your sort of recreation, talk to your CJ, talk to your local CJ dealer, and I'm pretty sure they can come up with something that's going to suit you. Being a local company, it's always a good feel to spend money with local businesses. Check out more of their stuff at any local CJ dealer or at cjboats.com.au.